All right, and we are live. Go ahead, Atlas.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Eternity Podcast number 14. My name is Atlas, and we are here at Always Warm, Always Sunny Eternity. Our contract value is at 868,484 Crow with 949 users. The current price of Crow is at 28 cents. The markets today, in general, with the majors, Bitcoin and Ethereum are a bit down, as we believe the news from the Fed yesterday are affecting all markets. However, if you are an attorney and you're here, you are way ahead of the Rat Pack. You are receiving up to 8% rewards on your deposits here, and you're hedging against inflation of fiat. You're hedging against the downside of crypto. When it drops like this, you're in a great position to be in this investment, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we're going to go ahead and continue, give a little bit of an update. We are still in the work of phase 2, which is going quite great. At the same time, we want to continue to grow now that we have a very strong community of around 1,300 members here in our Telegram, and everybody's been so helpful, giving each other customer support, any issues with MetaMask, how to get set up, how to cross-chain from any other crypto to the Kronos chain, and be able to get into the Eternity Earn Miner. So now that we have that, we want to continue to push our growth, and we're going to get out. We've been talking with some wonderful lounges and groups that are going to have us in for a AMA where they'll be able to have us come in and speak to their community, educate them, answer questions, let them know how wonderful being in Eternity Miner really is, the great upside of up to 8% following that 6-to-1 strategy. So we're quite excited, guys, to be going out there. I think that's one of the things that we as a team do really, really well, communicating with communities, explaining to folks what the investment is, how to find the best strategy, and how to grow. So you're going to be seeing that. We're going to be offering some prizes as well for folks who come and join us at the AMAs. If you've got some friends and you want them to hear about us and what we're doing, you can invite them to some of those AMAs. Most of them will really be hosted at those other servers, but there'll be some really nice rewards as well for anyone that wants to come and participate with us. That's our initiative that's going to be rolling out for the next couple of days. I'm going to let Mr. Steve H. also come and tell us. I know he's working on some really fantastic marketing efforts for us. So, Mr. Steve, you want to come and share with us the great news?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. My name's Steve H. We are incorporating, under my name, which is Steve Hardy. So, we have nothing to hide here. As far as marketing goes, we have a lot in the works here, especially for the phase 2 launch that is upcoming as well. That's one that we're going to be hitting very, very hard with the marketing. And when the timing is right for the stealth launch, then we will be blowing this up and doing some serious outreach. For the meantime here, we've got some really good stuff going. We're going to be having a pretty large NFT giveaway here in the main group coming up very soon. And that's going to be structured where each one of the sections of NFTs or each individual NFT from that mint run will be promoted by that NFT founder or dev as well. So it's going to be a one hand washes the other. We're going to be getting the word out that way. And the promotions from them will get a good amount of outreach through Telegram and some on Discord. We also have a very unique way to reach out to people that has been being worked on for the last 3 or 4 days and is just about ready to go out, I believe, in the next few hours. So that's where we go through and we find all of the active members that love passive income, which is what we are and what we do and what we love. So, if they are interested in passive income and are already in tokens like Drip, Splash, Piston, any passive income token out there, we will be reaching out to them directly through a mass outreach campaign, and we'll be doing around 100,000 outreaches to those folks here on Telegram, and anywhere between 20 and 40,000 on Discord. So we ran a few tests, and we're using the message and the basically the guidelines and the structure that worked best in the testing phase. And that particular one won hands down well over any of the others. And that one was about 120% more effective than the other two combined. So out of the three tests, we've got a winner. And so we want to make sure that every dollar is being spent wisely. And that's why we do these tests. It's better to be slow and right than fast and wrong, especially when we're using marketing funds. So, that's the goal here, and we've got some good stuff coming up. So I will definitely keep everyone posted as we're moving forward. Hopefully, I'll have some big news for everyone tomorrow as we're finishing up the phase of the testing and moving on to the big campaign. So any questions, as always, reach out to me in DMs or come in here and ask the questions, after we finish this spiel. And we'll be happy to go over everything with you and answer any questions you may have. So thank you very much.
Thanks for the update, Steve H. Fantastic. Very good to hear. You've got a massive effort coming out in the next couple of hours. And I encourage pretty much everyone that has the time available, if they could be vigilant and keep an eye on the chat here. If we do encounter let's say a steady stream or a tsunami even of folks coming and asking what we're about, and how are we different and what makes us unique, and the strategy, or how do they go to Crow because they're used to the Binance Smart Chain and so forth. We would really ask you guys to help as much as you can, if you can. And at the same time, be very friendly and helpful to those folks by us being united, by us working together to receive and help all of those new investors. That's going to give them a lot of security when they're doing their due diligence, and just looking around and making sure this is a good, steady project with a great team and a great community of investors that are here, a very healthy LTV with a phase 2 coming. We've got everything to really be proud about. One of the things that we actually want to also relate, I'm not sure if most of you have already noticed, there was a push of an update for the actual EternityEarn.com website and the D app. In our initial launch of it, there was a few complaints that the compound and the claim button were very close together on a mobile. So a lot of folks here use mobile devices. I personally don't, but we have to make sure that everyone, whether you're on a PC, a tablet, or mobile, you're able to interact and not have it be difficult. So by creating some space in those buttons, and also we made some changes to the colors going back to the original launch. As everything had gone green, we had changed the color of our logo. We talked about that yesterday in yesterday's podcast, if anybody wants to go back and touch on it so we don't go over it again. So that's something that I hope that you guys are enjoying, and being able to not have to worry if you're on the mobile that you have a fat finger error. Instead of hitting the compound, you hit the claim. There was a couple people that came and told us that, like, oh man, they're so close together, and I did a fat finger claim instead of a compound. So listening to the community, their suggestions, their advice, we went ahead and made those little changes, that those little details definitely add up, and they make sense. And it's also a great opportunity to show the investors and the whole community that we're here to listen to you. We're here to work in order to satisfy you and make your life a whole lot easier, really. Hope you've noticed. I hope you're enjoying that. Most of us, really, I think have noticed because of the color scheme on the buttons right off the bat, but especially those folks that are on the mobile device. I think they're should be really happy today that that upgrade was pushed out. I believe in the last 10 hours or so. With that, we are going to go ahead and see if there's anybody that may have a question or a comment. We'd love to hear from you. I know there was a gentleman that wrote me earlier today. I was pretty busy, and I asked him if he was able to come for tonight's podcast. He said he wouldn't be able to speak, but he would be here, so I could elaborate. He wanted me to elaborate on something. So let me just, if you are here, I'll be happy to speak on your question if you would like. Anybody else maybe have a comment, suggestion, question?
I do have got to that. So the quick update, considering the podcast, we'll soon have all podcasts on YouTube as well. I've said so earlier, but now will be really soon, and they will be all on there really soon. So if you miss them, you can check them out on the recordings over here in Telegram as well. But soon you'll also be able to check them out on YouTube. So that's very great. And some people invest and aren't even in these groups, like family members or fathers that aren't in the space, for instance, and they like to know what their investments are doing, and they like to know a bit more about the project, and those kind of people can check out our YouTube. So it's great. We're expanding, and probably also going to Discord anytime soon. So yeah, step by step, and we're growing. And also another thing, we're almost up to 1,000 users already. So that's a great checkpoint, and from there let's go to the next mark, which is the 5,000. So great progression, guys.
Yeah, that's great. And what you said reminded me as well. I forgot to mention this. Sorry, Atlas. Yeah, I wanted to mention also we're going to be upgrading the security here in the Telegram. We're going to be getting some of the best bots, and when we do that, we will have bridge bots that will be working in YouTube, Twitter, basically all of our socials, including crypto news. So it'll keep the chat active. It'll give you guys information that is good to know, good crypto knowledge as far as what's going on in the big picture. And we will also be having the Discord set up, and we will be bridging it to Telegram. That way, those who don't have Discord, or let's be straight, some people really hate it. Then when it's bridged, you're still not missing out on anything from the other side. And as well as some other smaller bots like a music bot, things like that, so we can play some jams during our voice chat. So some good stuff. So we're building the foundation so we can grow in the right way, and getting all set up for the big phase 2 launch. Sorry to interrupt there, Atlas.
Hi, man. We actually just both want to talk at the same time, and it's fine. Great update, Gordy. First with you, absolutely. Being on YouTube and having the consistency of uploading every day, as we're here every day, and we're doing the podcast. Folks can go over there and get the update in a very easy fashion, especially those folks that are really not using Telegram. YouTube is fantastic. I'm a person that loves YouTube, man, especially when it comes to crypto videos and information. So thank you for working on that and putting the effort in with the rest of the team to accomplish it. And also, Steve, yeah, absolutely, man. Having the bot that's going to be able to integrate with the Twitter, with the Discord, if I'm understanding correctly, and also with YouTube, and have everything in sync. It's going to be quite fantastic, and security features and some music, man, so we can dance the cha-cha here together, or have some tunes, right?
Yeah. And it's going to be really cool because we'll also be able to put basically news into our chat here. That's one of the features of the social media bot. So, just like yesterday, the Federal Reserve increased the interest rate by half a point. And that does have a big impact on crypto markets, kind of the big picture I was talking about. And, we'll be able to pick and choose, but also have it automated in a sense as well. So that way we can keep everybody updated on the big picture, on the project, keep the socials pumping into here so you see what's going on all facets. And yeah, the bridge bots are great, but most importantly, that security bot is so important because when we go to launch phase two, it's going to be a stealth launch. However, there are a lot of not so great people out there with not so great hearts that like to scam people. And what they do is they come in, they add a ton of bots, and they come in, join just looking like a regular member, and get in a couple hundred, and then they all change their names to the scam contract address. So with this security feature, we're going to be able to protect you guys better, make sure we're protecting your investments, your money, your livelihood, and that's really important to us. The security is by far outweighs any of the other bots we're doing in my mind because security is A1, number one, always. And I've seen where these heartless people come in and I've seen them take $250,000 from a project and it hurts the traction. But more importantly, from you guys, from the investors. And, there are people who know how to avoid that and can recognize it as a scam. But let's be honest, there are some newer people who don't recognize that as a scam and they go and they lose their money. And it's so important to me to just make sure that doesn't happen. I've seen it happen to so many projects and it's a shame, but not on my watch, not on my watch.
Yeah, man, that's absolutely great to hear. Anything that we can do and you can bring to the table and incorporate for the safety and security. Look, that's what we're here to do, man. Create the safest, most secure environment, great community, ambiance and respectful people here. We're very grateful to what we've been able to put together here, and the way the community's been, so patient and also, enjoying the investment, enjoying learning and teaching others and helping everybody just get set up to have a fantastic long-term investment here. So let's see if there's anyone that wants to ask a question, and if not, I think we will go ahead and move on over to closing it out for this evening and get back to work. I know all of us are very busy today, and I know I got at least a couple hours more to continue to get back to all the DMs and everything we're setting up. So anyone else would like to speak with us, ask a question, make a suggestion or comment, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, for phase two, for the max wallet, will that be in Crow? The amount?
Hey, Mark, do you mind repeating it? Because you cut out for about 3 seconds and I didn't get the full question.
Yeah, I'm driving at the moment. For the max wallet amount for phase two, will that be in Crow?
Will that be in Crow? Look, the max wallets are going to be in our native. In our native.
Yes.
So
token.
You will be buying the native with Pro, yes. So you could look at it that way, but it is in the native token. So
yeah, and
there will be
yeah,
protections in place for kind of anti-whale measures to make sure we're looking long term for the project. Yeah, I hope that answers your question there. But did you have any other questions, Mark?
No, I missed most of that. I'll have to listen later on because I'm driving at the moment. I'm in and out of reception.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, Mark, we could talk about it, another time when you have better reception, if you like, or you can write me or Steve, and we'll see if we can help you out, sir. All right. Anybody else? Going once, going twice.
I have a question. Win Lambo, sir. With it.
You're funny, man. So, look, guys, I think that's it. Thank you all for coming this evening. Some of our main staples here, for example, Fortunate and our friend also Brad had other engagements tonight, so we're not going to get the update from them. However, I know that they're going to be here most likely tomorrow, and we will continue, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have more updates for you then. Meanwhile, keep compounding, keep following the 621 strategy. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us to the DMs or even on the actual main chat. We're very active. So thank you for coming this evening. We wish you all a wonderful, pleasant evening. Have a great night.
Yep, and thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great night. Feel free to reach out anytime.